maintain.
Dude, I saw my parents like I don't know, a month or two ago, whatever. And my
Right.
whole family was actually up there, my brothers and everything. And we were confessing to them certain things that we did. You know, were you at, oh man, I don't even know you were at this party. My parents went out of the country and I threw a kegger. You at that kegger? I don't think you were. Dang
I
it.
don't think I was. I think I was away at school or something.
You may have been. Ron was there, and it was like during the witness days, like the witness
Right.
program stuff. Yeah. So I confessed to my parents, like I told them, like, hey, remember that time? And I told them
Right.
the whole story, and they're like, what? You did that? Did you ever tell your parents all the details about what you used to do when they would leave?
No, but I used to joke around with them. I used to say stuff like, "Oh yeah, when you guys were gone, I had a big kegger
Well, I
and
thought they
threw it
found
like
out about the that one that you threw because of the phone calls that were made.
what's that?"
Well, remember when Fathead made those phone calls?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I had to say that I had a friend over.
Oh, but
I
then
had a friend over, and
you didn't come clean on the whole thing. They just,
no, I had to pay. It was like $100, man. I had to pay that thing.
but they didn't know about everything else that happened before.
No, they still don't know. But I like to play on a very thin line. I like to walk in a very thin line. I like to say stuff that like actually happened to the point where they're like, "What?" No, I'm like, "Yeah." You're like, "Oh, you don't remember like when you guys came home and there was like 20 CDs in the oven? Like you don't remember that, or like you don't like, or the fact that when my dad went out to him and my brother were raking leaves and throwing them out in the woods, and they would go out to the woods. There's like two giant garbage bags filled with recyclable beer bottles and cans and stuff like that. Party party evidence.
All right, so I thought they found out about that, but they never did, huh? And you know,
No, they did. They probably will now because my mom likes to follow me and stuff like that. So when this is posted, she'll hear it.
oh, okay. Well, there is a dozen stories that came out of that one night.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome. That was
I
I can't
remember
believe
getting out of work early so I could get a beer keg from the from the liquor store, and I was like, what, 19 or something?
and we and we set up that lighting rig.
Yep.
It was right by the keg, and then
Yep.
they were doing keg stands, and Craig Warner was up there, and I guess the wire fell off and was electrocuting him.
Yeah, the light broke. The floodlight broke that he rigged up. He was an electrician. He
Yeah,
broke it and it was all wet.
yeah. He was standing on that metal keg. He was getting electrocuted. That was awesome.
Yep. Which is funny because he's the one that rigged that up. So it's only fitting that he should be electrocuted by it. Rest in peace, Craig.
That was great, and that's the party your parents don't know about. But there was an awesome party you threw that your mom was actually at. It might have been your high school graduation party or something.
No, I think my brother's party.
Oh, your brother's party? And
Yeah, I never partied with my mom.
no. We didn't party with your mom, but she knew about the party because we had musicians. I think Pasella showed up, and he was
Oh yeah.
yeah. You had like a tent set up, and then we like there was music being played, like live music. Like we had a band there.
Yeah, you guys play Witness Your Location played. And I
Yeah,
played with Stella and Tom.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was I remember it was like I think it was like my girlfriend's going away party or something like that. Remember my girlfriend from Germany?
Heidi. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was her going away party. That was fun too, man. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yep. I remember that because afterwards we all like you stayed over, you hung out, and I remember you having a conversation with my dad at the kitchen table. Which my dad's birthday is today, so he's
Is it
actually
really?
70 today.
70. Wow, happy
Yep.
birthday. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember sitting there, and that was when I was kind of like more. I don't know. I remember you having the conversation with my dad and telling him like, that your son is more like wants the white picket fence thing, and because he was kind of figuring, he was asking, he's like, what does he want to do with his life, and what are you guys doing? And you were like, man, I'm going rock star. I want to do this and that, but he wants to get married and all that kind of stuff and settle down.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. I was more settled down back in those days than I have been over the last couple of years.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Like we flipped. It's like
Yeah.
it's like I went into like the whole band stuff or whatever, and then I settled into like the whatever suburban life. And you did the opposite. Like you ended up like, getting started with your family early, and then you're like,
Right.
oh, I'm gonna go play some music, like it just the opposite.
Exactly. It's cool. It's all good.
That works
It's
out.
all good. There's a whole topic on it's all good. We'll talk about that.
There you go.
All right, man. I think it's time for me to go now. The family's here, so I got to get going.
All right,
But
dude.
yeah, hit me up with some more ideas.